Humans are no doubt fascinating beings. We keep improving on our ability to dominate the ecosystem. The human brain contains about 100 billion neurons connecting to each other in about 1,000 trillion times in a changing manner. The human brain is arguably the most complex thing in the known universe. The human mind is capable of so many things, but some believe that humans are only able to use about 10% of their brain capacity. They believe that if an individual uses more brain percentage, they are able to unlock some special ability. If we follow a similar line of thought with the movie Lucy, an individual using 100% brain power becomes omnipotent and is everywhere in both space and time. But could that really be true, that humans only use a small percentage of their brain throughout their lifetime? Well, to answer that, let's consider the history of that belief. A possible origin for the 10% myth is the reserve energy theories of the Harvard psychologists William James and Boris Sidis in the 1890s. They tested the theory in the accelerated raising of a child prodigy, William Sidis. Thereafter, James told lecture audiences that people only need a fraction of their full mental potential, which is considered a plausible claim. This was further promoted by some authors and also articles published from the 1920s to 1940s. But technology has made it impossible to map the entire human brain, and also, damage to some complex part of the brain has effect which were subtle, leading early neurologists to wonder what this regions actually did. The brain consists majorly of glial cells which seem to have very minor functions. This further buttressed the idea that humans only use 10% of their brain. To digress a bit, would it not be cool to have superpowers, or to be able to move objects with our mind or travel through time? Despite scientific findings which we'll discuss shortly, I'd like to believe that there is more to the human mind. Definitely, I'm not talking about the physical makeup of the human brain, but the invisible space which encapsulates our mind. This space has many dark regions which we are yet to explore. Now, let's come back to reality. What have scientists come to discover? Through EEG and some other imaging techniques, scientists has been able to prove the 10% myth as false due to the discovery that all part of the human brain is constantly functioning irrespective of the task a person is performing, although some parts are more active than others. This applies even when sleeping, as a person's brain works through asynchronous REM cycles. And damages to regions of the human brain do have adverse effects, however subtle they may be. It could be a decline in cognitive abilities or even in analytical ability. The human brain grows larger as we evolve and learn new things about our environment. If humans were not already using most part of their brain, there would be no need to create more mass or more neural pathways, but we do as we learn new skills. And it's also a fact that the brain consumes 20% of the energy produced in the human body. That's a lot considering what percentage other organs consume. If the brain was not already a powerhouse, or if only 10% was used, it would not require that much energy. The brain also localizes functions. Different parts of the brain are there to perform different functions rather for them to all work together all at the same time. To put it into perspective, there's a region for visual processing and another for logical reasoning. In the single unit recording technique, researchers insert a tiny electrode into the brain to monitor the activity of a single cell. If 90% of cells were unused, then this technique would have revealed that brain cells that are not used have a tendency to degenerate. Hence, if 90% of the brain were inactive, autopsy of normal adult brains would reveal large-scale degeneration. Although all parts of the brain cannot work simultaneously at the same time or even work at maximum capacity, that could cause an epileptic seizure, but as humans we definitely do use more than 10% of our brain. The findings doesn't in any way suggest limitations in what the human brain can achieve, rather it's only putting to rest that there is a definite percentage that humans use. While humans may not develop superpowers anytime soon, we can be sure that as a race and as a people we will get better through the complex network of the information we have at our disposal. We'll get better as we explore the world around us, as we set goals from time to time. Believe me, if we were to carefully think about it, we do have a superpower. A superpower that enables us achieve things we were not innately built to achieve. So that's it for today. Please subscribe to our channel to get amazing contents. Thanks for watching.